popping a little bit. I'm going to put this back on the shuffle. I'm definitely feeling like you need fresh air, but I'm getting a message of cleansing your energy. There's something around you. It could be in your environment. It could be a person. You're picking up on some energies from somebody, some negative energies maybe, or even just other people's energy, negative or not, especially my empaths out there. You're picking up on somebody, something, and it needs to be cleansed, okay? It's not your energy. It's not something you're going to want to hold on to. Sea salt baths. It feels like fresh air. It feels like definitely a connection to nature, but you can sage your place, sea salt baths, but you also need to open up windows, even if it's not super warm outside, because your lungs need it. You need more oxygen. You may want to consider adding some plants to your home. I know I said that for a few signs. That's come through for a few different people, but if you have fur babies in your home, make sure if you add plants to the home that it's not toxic. Some very simple plants and things that we would think are harmless are actually very toxic for fur babies. So just do a little research, but oxygen. Also deep breathing, right? Someone's stressing you out a little bit. It doesn't feel like if someone's stressing you out, you don't feel reactive. Actually, you feel just very detached from somebody. I'm also getting this message that something's being sorted. Something's being sorted out this month by the end of the month. Maybe reach out to friends. They may have a referral to a lawyer, a counselor. It may not even be in that sort of legal realm. It could be with health. Something gets sorted, but I feel like documents will be complete by the end of the month. Okay, so for those of you who are connecting to that message, let's get a little bit of a deeper look though. Okay, as things are being sorted, especially if relationships are ending, and this could be work relationships. This does not have to apply to love. For some of you, it will. Make sure you do it with love. Make sure you are finding a fair compromise, a fair resolve for all parties. You're going to need that karma and that peace moving forward. Even, I feel like you may be dealing, especially business or love, you may be dealing with somebody who wants you to react. They're expecting you to react. They're expecting you to get angry. They're expecting something from you, and you're just not giving into that. That's actually really positive. Your energy out there is really good. Just make sure there's love in all you do, even in those situations that are difficult. That way you can manifest an ending and a resolve that is truly of your highest good, okay? Yeah, something's ending here. Send your reading opportunity to forgive. As you move forward with your life, past relationships, past situations and experiences that didn't work out, they weren't the outcome that you initially expected, they can be really tough. And even if you're not being reactive, okay, you're not showing anybody extreme emotions, it's driving them crazy, you still may be feeling that internally. It's really important to work through that energy and those emotions this month. And get back to this place of peace and love. How do you do that? So you're getting out of a romantic relationship with somebody, and it feels like if that's the case, you would be choosing to do so. No, this is not your love reading, but it is coming through a bit. Well, regardless of whether it's love, whether it's career, okay? A relationship didn't work out. It's difficult for you both. You may not be showing how you're really feeling, and I get that. Self-preservation is good. Protect yourself. But you're struggling. How do you get peace? Well, what did you learn from that person? What did you learn from that experience? For some of you, you walk away from a relationship where you have beautiful children together. You know, finding those huge moments, the small moments, the little things that you learn, that your soul has learned, that you get to take forward with you, these blessings. There will always be blessings there, lessons learned. That's how you're going to find your peace with this and forgive it. It's having gratitude. If you're going to hold somebody accountable for what they've done wrong, also hold them accountable for what they've done right. It's a very, very, very important. It's an important healing, a part of the healing process, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, having good karma out there, okay? Seeing what they've done right, what you really have gained, even from difficult situations. You'll appreciate it. You'll have peace, and you won't just physically move on, but you will be able to mentally, emotionally, and spiritually move on. It just feels like something resolves. A document gets signed. Something's official, followed by love. Well, first of all, there's a big message around love for you. Have love in your heart. Have gratitude and appreciation, regardless of how things work out. But I do feel like you find peace because you've moved on with new love. You've moved on with something new that you love to do. You move past this old situation and there's bigger and better love there. That doesn't just have to apply to romantic relationships. What do you do for work? If a job ended and it was a catalyst for you to start something new, can you see the hidden blessing in that job ending? It really may have upset you. It may have been something that you wanted to stick with for the rest of your career. And it ended and it was uncomfortable, but there was so much progress there for you on a personal level, on a spiritual level. You moved something else forward that you love. You moved forward with someone or something that you love, and it's a better fit. It's a better situation. Okay. So I feel like, Libra, and I'm feeling what I heard is that you're aligning now with a higher level joy. For some of you, offering forgiveness and the resolution here is actually making a relationship work. That's a real option in business and love across the board. For some of you, because you're not being reactive, because you can have conversations of gratitude with this person or with the universe or with yourself, you're able to manifest a resolution here and you guys get back together and it's a very strong, solid relationship moving forward. For some of you, I just keep feeling like it heals love. It heals love. It might even be with the same person. This doesn't necessarily mean an ending and then you move on from one relationship, you move into a different relationship. Yeah, some of you, you're just resolving an ongoing conflict, especially for those of you who've been going through separations or with business partners. It's just been a ton of conflict that you haven't been talking. I feel like people haven't been talking. And it's probably you coming together. It probably surprises your partner, but you're just like, I'm grateful for you. I want to resolve this. Let's just do it with love. I have love. My intentions are loving and pure. And your partner may actually surprise you and be like, okay, I'll meet you there. And then you move forward. It really feels like you get a beautiful resolution. So you only love, clarified by law of attraction, having loving thoughts around yourself, around everybody involved, and regardless of what experience you're having with them, regardless of what your situation looks like, it will help you manifest an outcome that is truly of the highest good for all involved, including yourself. Okay, so while you're manifesting, make sure you have love in all of your thoughts and you're vibing very high, especially offering forgiveness, having those conversations of gratitude. Okay, that's also helping you manifest from a place of love. Opportunity to forgive, sitting at the center of your reading, is clarified by trustworthy guidance. I just feel like there's like a friend who could be helping you. They may connect you with somebody. Again, I was getting a counselor, maybe some sort of a healer that helps you forgive things with the partner. You stay together, you move forward. There's definitely some guidance here. Someone's guiding you, but understand that there's divine guidance. That person's been put in your path to help you. That's not random. You can trust that, especially if a friend made this connection. Just feel like a friend could be helping you heal and resolve something this month. But I also feel this, for those of you where a job didn't work out, okay, again, we're talking about you launched something new. You actually love this so much more. You may have taken a passion project and you've turned it into a career now. That's what the universe is trying to move you forward to. That's why it was a blessing in disguise that old job ended. You didn't have the security. It was uncomfortable, but you move forward to something that you love. It's more in alignment with soul purpose. But again, aligning with more joy. Yeah, Cupid, look, you're creating something, bigger projects, okay? Cupid is being clarified by creative project. You love what you do. You love what you're working on. You love the new job, the new business. Creative Libras, you're creating at a very high level, okay? I want to hold this up with it. Spirit's speaking to you. Trust that. Write it down. I feel this, okay? I feel some of you channeling creative ideas when you're trying to sleep. Just run with it. I really see you needing to write down creative ideas. If you wait until you wake up in the morning, you're going to lose it. You don't want to lose that guidance and that inspiration. If you have to sacrifice a little sleep this month, I'm not saying do it every night. Do it. Just do it. Have your phone next to your bed. Honestly, even better, so you don't get too stimulated in the middle of the night. Have like a notebook and a pen. Just jot down some ideas. For some of you, I feel like you're going to be having dreams that will be very inspiring. Spirit will be talking to you through vivid dreams, in vivid dreams. and you'll be given some seriously great inspiration, ideas on how to move forward, who to connect with, and you jot that down in the middle of the night. You may not even realize what you've written down, and the next morning you pick up this notebook or you pick up your phone and you're like, I think there's something to this that you can trust. Crowning your reading is giving and receiving. It's just about having a better balance, having a healthier balance in love, having a better and healthier balance with work, balancing love and work, but making sure that what you give, you are receiving at this time. It does feel like you may be putting in more work than a partner. It just feels like somebody's counting on you to always go above and beyond in relationships, especially in love, but this will apply to work too. Someone's expecting you. They expect you to do more. That's just how the dynamic is in your relationship. This may be why and what caused you guys to drift apart. This created some sort of an issue, and you may bury that for a while because you didn't want the confrontation, Libra. Well, it created an issue. As you talk about this lovingly, it does feel like it gets resolved. Many of you will be coming back together with a business partner, a friend, a romantic partner, and you move forward together. Like, I'm really feeling a healthy resolve here. Whether you stay together or you don't, there's something very peaceful and very loving. Bottom of the deck, we have ground, okay? Ground that energy. Make sure that you don't get too reactive. But honestly, the biggest message here is just to be outside. You need that fresh air, that oxygen, spend time in nature, connect to Mother Earth. Even if you live in a city, find a park, get bare feet on the ground, as long as it's not like freezing cold, right? But feet, hands on the ground, like really touch grass, like go hug a tree. It sounds ridiculous, but you want that connection. Mother Earth is so powerful and so beautiful, and you heal through that. For some of you, while you are spending time outdoors, you get that clarity and that peace that now you can bring back to this person or the situation that winds up healing everything. So it's really a big deal. Make sure you ground that energy, but make sure you're out in fresh air, you're taking time to meditate, and you're taking some space away from stimulating environments, okay? So that you get the clarity, first of all, the clarity on these creative projects and how to move forward, okay? But also clarity as to how you can heal and resolve current relationships and situations. All right, Libra, let's take a look at love. Obviously, there was a ton of crossover in love here. Let's get a little bit more clarity. Libra and love, May 2019. Libra and love, May 2019. Yeah, I'm feeling friends again. For some of you, a friend helps you heal something. Maybe a friend gets you out of the house if you're going through a breakup. I actually see a friend recommending somebody. They could be recommending a new partner. They may be trying to hook you up with somebody new. But I feel like they connect you with someone or something that's really helpful and really healing. So trust that if that comes up for you. Okay. Release your ex. Is a big card out for some of you, right? So we talk about some of you will find a peaceful resolve and move on from somebody. Others of you will come back together. Well, for those of you who know that it's not of the highest good to get back together with somebody, they truly need to be in the past. It's time to cut those energy cords, to make your peace, to offer forgiveness. These are not conversations and thoughts that you want to linger. You have much better energy trying to come into your life. But really the goal right now, I feel, for you, Libra, is peace. And maybe you haven't had too much peace with something. And it may have really caught you off guard. Center of your reading is worth waiting for. First of all, by doing the energy work and the healing and getting back to Mother Nature and Mother Earth, it cleanses your energy, but there's something worth waiting for that's trying to come in. In love, I feel like that also applies to career. This very much overlaps for you. These messages are going to go both ways in career and love. Wow. Okay, so we've released your ex. Someone's worth waiting for, followed by true love. So there's something powerful here. For those of you who may get back together, it's not so much about releasing the ex, it's about releasing the old energy and karmic patterns, okay? And you'll get some of that clarity this month, which will help you come back together with somebody you forgive and you heal and you move forward. Why? Because they are your true love still. I feel like for those of you who have children with a partner, there still may be a lot of love intact. And you may even have people around you wondering why you're still together because you have these conflicts and they think it's of your highest good to move on. And for some of you, it is of your highest good to move on. But for those of you, especially if you have family, you have children, and you know there's just so much love there, it feels like there was still like some sort of imbalance with give and receive. You can heal this. You're going to want to heal this. There still feels like a lot of love there, even if you're going through a separation. Something gets resolved. For those of you who moved past the past, expect a true love to come in, okay? Expect somebody new to show up. Look at this. Release your ex. There are two messages that come through here. First of all, for those of you going through a difficult time with a partner, especially for those of you who have kids, you have really serious commitments, okay, together. It's not about releasing the ex, okay? It's about releasing old energy and old patterns, old conversations, okay? And moving forward, really, really, really getting some help, some healing, and you stay together, you work toward resolution because this person is a true love. For others of you, you have a relationship that needs your energy, that needs your attention. Anytime an ex calls, it's like I see somebody's reconnecting energy cords. You may think it's harmless, but this person has to go. For some of you, Libra, you're in a new relationship, and it's almost like, so imagine this big circle around you in your life, okay? It's like someone's on the outskirts of that circle, but they're right there. It's like they can kind of almost like peek into your life a little bit. Their energy isn't touching you, but it's really still way too close, okay? That's somebody who you're going to need to detach from, energy you want to detach from. Honestly, Libra, I feel like for some of you, you need to put profiles on private. I feel like somebody might be like peeking in on your life a little bit, and it's not super healthy for you. It's also not super healthy for them. Keep in mind, this can go both ways, but I don't really see you guys doing that because you feel more peaceful and non-reactive, and I think that's driving somebody a little crazy, especially somebody in the past. Center of your reading here, worth waiting for, is clarified by a separation. Look, some of you definitely separated from somebody, and on the heels of the separation, once you have done some healing for yourself and self-love, okay, and you're feeling good again, you call this person in. It's worth having gone through the separation. It's worth having to go through that grieving process because you wind up calling in somebody at a much higher level for you, somebody who's more compatible. For others of you, the separation and seeing that out, even though it was difficult for the both of you to go through, it was worthwhile, and now you can come back together, and it's more healed, it's more intact. It feels like something is just more balanced. There's more peace. I think for some of you, Libra, I just keep getting the sense that whether it's work or in love, there was an issue, but you weren't communicating about it because you didn't really want the conflict, and then all of a sudden it became a really big issue for you guys. And it's not to say that you shouldn't be communicating, of course, but you almost should have been communicating all along. So to get to a point where you're at like your wit's end with somebody because there's an imbalance, but they didn't even fully realize that there was an imbalance, that's somebody that you're going to want to really give a shot to this month, or at least consider, because there really could be legitimate healing there. It does require you to be totally honest, deal with a little bit of confrontation so that you guys can move forward. Look at this though. True love, clarified by passion. If it's somebody new, this true love is someone you have seriously deep connection, deep passion, deep chemistry, but also feels like really, really, really deep love. This goes deep for you. For others of you, it's that person, that this love and this passion, this chemistry, your love is still so intact. You're going to want to resolve the separation. There has to be apology, forgiveness. All of that has to be done from both parties. It has to be equal work. I do see some of you maybe getting back together. If they don't know what's wrong, they can't fix it, right? Crowning your reading is retreat. You may want to travel together. That fresh air, Mother Nature, you might want to go there together. That feels super peaceful. Whatever is very peaceful for you and a partner at this time will be very helpful, very loving, and very healing. For those of you in committed relationships, I think for a lot of you, there's been some separation. But it may not be like a breakup kind of separation. It feels like somebody's been away for work. Was somebody deployed and they're coming home? Because I'm seeing that. They were worth waiting for. Some of you met somebody, you fell in love, and then they were deployed. And it's been really, it's just so difficult, okay? I feel like someone might come home to you this month, or they're going to deliver the news like, okay, just a few more months, and then I'm going to see you. It's official now. Something like that. Someone could also be traveling quite a bit for work, and it may not just be like they travel out of the country for a week. It could be someone's been on an assignment. It almost feels like work has taken somebody far away for a prolonged period of time. It could be weeks. It could be months. It could be even longer. Spirit is trying. And you should be seeing and feeling signs. You should feel at your core that they're worth waiting for. But that's the main message for you. Spirit wants me to hold this up. They're worth waiting for. They've always been worth waiting for. This person is a true love. Even if you haven't spent as much time together in the physical world, together in each other's homes and cities, as you have speaking over the phone and in text messages and emails via distance. Okay, so for some of you, you only had a brief period of time together, and then they had to go away for work, or they had to travel for whatever reason. It feels like you picked up on this soulmate connection. It feels like you picked up on the true love, and you have the courage to stick it out. I see somebody at least giving you news that they're coming home. Okay, it feels like a separation will end pretty soon, and there's really beautiful, beautiful love, a lot of joy. Remember, aligning with higher level joy. It's a big message for you. Bottom of the deck. Express your love. Someone's expressing their love to you. You're expressing your love to them. You may surprise a partner that you've been separated from, and you're like, look, I still love you. I want to work on this. Expressing love in any form is really, really, really positive for you with good results. There's definitely still this karmic issue, but it requires forgiveness now. Okay, so it's time to acknowledge what you have learned from the partner, so that you can come full circle with peace, but also so that you can come full circle with forgiveness. Even if you choose to just walk away, you want to start fresh with somebody else, or you just need some freedom and some space in your life, you're not going back to this person. Forgiveness is just so key for you to have peace to move forward.